We have two samplers, the raw and the baked. So the raw sampler will start with crudo, and it's salmon with the creme fraiche and
some capers on there?
Capers, yes. It's a raw oyster. The oyster is from James River, from Virginia. Just lime.
My first time, baby. There we go. Oh man, I feel like Simba in The Lion King. It's like slimy but satisfying. Now I just want to sing Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of America's Best Restaurants. Right now, we are in beautiful Orlando, home of Mickey Mouse, and I'm getting ready to go inside Wine for Oysters Bar and Bites. And I'm gonna have a nice conversation with the owners, Tatiana and Andre, because they come from Eastern Europe and they've made a home here in Orlando. They're trying to serve up some delicious food, so let's go inside, have some fun, and get to the eat. What's up, Wendy, right?
Hi, yeah. Hi, Theo. How are you?
First off, we're in Orlando, so I mean, it's going to be a good time regardless, right?
Of course, always.
Well, I'm really glad to be here at Wine for Oysters. I want to ask you some questions here, because you got this nice little bar back here.
Yeah,
you got
sure.
all these coffees and espressos and mochas and all that stuff. Tell me what the general feeling is when you come to this place.
It's definitely a neighborhood kind of bar, for sure, and for people that love oysters in general. We get some tourists, actually, quite a few, because we're pretty high up on that Google search list when people are looking for oysters or seafood. I've had people that drive from Daytona, from Tampa,
Wow.
regulars that drive.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
at
crazy.
least once a month.
Nice.
And I'm like, you have oysters on your side. Like, yeah, but not these oysters, the way you do them.
That's tremendous. That's how you can tell the quality of the food, because, if some place is convenient, then obviously you can grab the people that are within like a 2 to 5 mile radius, you know what I'm saying? But when people are traveling cross state to get to your food, you obviously have hit on something really special. So what's it like working for Andre and Tatiana?
They're great. They're wonderful. I really couldn't ask for better owners and bosses.
Wow.
Those places where you have like the micromanagers and this and that and what have you, they're not that. I love them. They're friends outside of this.
Well, speaking of Andre, I think Andre's back in the kitchen. I think it's time for me to go back there and say what's up to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well,
good to see you.
Very nice meeting you, Wendy.
All right.
All right, guys, so right now I'm back here in the kitchen with Andre. Andre, there's something pretty interesting that's sitting in that pan right there. What we going for today?
It's a grilled octopus with some salad and pomegranate reduction. To make it tender, to make it flavorful, it's a long process. I mean, for today's show, it's not like we have time to
of course,
show the process.
yeah, definitely.
I mean, some Greeks doing like some smashing stuff. We're not doing that. We're not so cruel. And when it's almost ready, we need to pan-sear it to have all these flavors to open up.
And is that like garlic butter we got going on there?
Yeah, we call it dirty butter.
Garlic butter makes everything good. So is there any kind of seasoning that goes in there, or is this pure garlic butter? You just roasting this, pan-searing this?
All the seasonings we did on the before, on the earlier stages, cooking octopus, because it's for sure we're adding some salt, some herbs to the flavor. Now we want to make like some kind of sauce with this dirty butter, and I want it to be a little bit crunchy, like on a brownie a little bit, to add some color to it and some nice flavors.
Oh yeah, and pour that garlic butter all over that. There we go, baby. What's that you got right there?
Oh, that's a pomegranate reduction.
There we go, that's where the pomegranate's at. Octopus right here, I'm getting ready to eat. So I'm gonna take me a nice little bite out of this right here. Get me some of these flavors that you guys got going on here. Here we go. That pomegranate drizzle on there is delightful. Love the garlic butter, the flavors coming off. Really accentuated, great flavor on that. Wow. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. Okay, guys, so right now I'm hanging out here with Andre's wife, also owner here at Wine for Oysters Bar and Bites here in Orlando. Tatiana,
Hello.
I want to talk about your story about how you got here to Orlando because you're originally from Eastern Europe.
Yes.
But you're basically Orlando now.
Oh yeah, yes. More than 25 years.
20, wow.
I came here in '98. Was invited here to do a little college internship at one of the restaurants here in Orlando, and I really enjoyed Orlando a lot. I fell in love, so I put some efforts and I moved to Orlando in '99 and stayed here until 2004, working in different restaurants and hotels, and it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Then I moved back to from Orlando to Russia. That's where I met Andre. And our career really took off over there. And we got married. We had 2 beautiful sons, and
Nice.
we had to move back from Russia to Orlando.
First off, I love the fact that you came to the States, fell in love with, Orlando and the general area, and the fact that you were able to come over here and build this restaurant. You guys got some more coming as well. Am I correct?
Yes. So this one we built from scratch. We designed the layout, and it was something else here, not a restaurant. We built the menu from scratch. It's everything is our original idea. We didn't copy. It's not a franchise. And hopefully, by the end of next year, we'll open in downtown our 3rd one.
Nice.
So
Nice.
we're doing good.
So my question to you is, there are a lot of different avenues you could have went with the restaurant. So why oysters?
See, we travel with Andre a lot, and everywhere we try oysters, and they are a wonderful protein that is very forgiving, that can be so easily created into a separate meal. And we were collecting all those recipes, and we wanted to have our own local neighborhood bar here because we live half a mile from the restaurant.
Oh, that's nice.
We were in love with this fresh, clean taste, and that we can revamp it and bend it. The Mediterranean, the Middle Eastern, American, Asian, throw an oyster and serve it to you.
So right now we got this plate of oysters in front of us right now. Tell me what we are looking at here.
So we have 2 samplers, the raw and the baked. So the raw sampler will start with crudo, and it's salmon with the creme fraiche and
some capers on there.
Capers, yes, it's a raw oyster. The oyster is from James River, from Virginia. Next one, that's my dad's recipe. We call it Green Goblin. It's like a salsa verde, jalapenos, lemons, parsley, garlic. Definitely spicy.
Now this guy right here looks fancy. Like that looks like I should be eating this, with a top hat and a monocle in my eye, with the cane, twirling my mustache.
So this one, and it's a masago. It's a flying fish roe, caviar with peanut sauce and a sesame seaweed. So those are the raw ones. The baked ones, I have grilled cheese. It's a blend of 3 cheeses. Kilpatrick. This recipe comes from Australia, and it's a ton of braised bacon and Worcestershire sauce. And then we have oysters on fire. That is more Louisiana flavor with sriracha and garlic. And our last one on the sampler, it's the pomegranate reduction with sumac.
I love it. Well, all right, well, let's sink our teeth in. I need you to eat it. I've never had oysters before, so I need you to show me how I'm supposed to do
Grab
this.
a fork.
Okay.
When our shucker shucks the oysters, they already will cut the little leg right here, so it will be easy just to slide it just like that. Just slide.
First time, baby. There we go. Oh man, I feel like Simba in The Lion King. It's like slimy but satisfying. Now I just want to sing Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
For those who've never had oysters before, we suggest to try the Kilpatrick, because everything is much better with bacon.
It absolutely
Yes.
is. I love the name Kilpatrick. One of my favorite comedians, Tony Baker, anytime someone falls hard, he goes, Kirkpatrick! So this is the Kilpatrick!
Kilpatrick.
All right, I'm just gonna slide a little bit in here. I don't know if I can shovel all that in there. I'm trying to get back to that later because that's just a lot, man. Thank you so much for sitting with me, talking with me today. Tell the people of America, what's next for Wine for Oysters?
Every year we try to come up with a new recipe. This year we got inspiration in New York when we went to Grand Central and had famous Grand Central oysters. So we came back and we had our New York Grand Central oyster our way, and we put them on the menu. And every year we will try to travel, collect another recipe, and bring something new to the table. So who knows? Who knows where we go next?
And from what you told me earlier, like you like to update the menu every anniversary for the opening of the restaurant, right? Mm-hmm. Nice. Yes. Another thing I actually wanted to bring up before we get up out of here, though, you also have like a great coffee selection, great sweet selection, bread and stuff like. How about you talk about that?
We work with the locals. We have a wonderful pastry chef. She brings the fresh bakery goods every morning, so we can have fresh quiche or chicken pockets or mousse cakes, pavlova, something that we put on display for people to enjoy. We work with the Armenian bakery, and they do a wonderful bread for us and the crackers that you can eat with the oysters instead of saltines.
Nice.
We work with local small businesses who roast coffee, coffee beans, and small wine makers and distributors. So trying to keep it in the community, because community been very supportive to us.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then we also trying to work with them, and it's been working good last 6 years.
Yes, ma'am. One thing I love is how much you love Orlando. Like, I mean, it's so palpable in talking to you, between talking to you earlier, talking to you now. Like, you just love this community so much. You love being down here. And, you know, I have a great appreciation for people that go out of their way to try to give back to their community by supporting their businesses, because you know, as a small business yourself, that businesses need to support businesses.
Absolutely, yes.
I love it. Well, Tatiana, thank you so much for having America's Best Restaurants here at Wine for Oysters.
Thank you.
You know, we really love being here. You guys are awesome. Love talking to you guys. Love talking about your journey. And I wish you guys nothing but success going forward.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, well, I really enjoyed my time here at Wine for Oyster Bar and Bites. And one of the things that I really loved was having a conversation with Andre and Tatiana, hearing their story about how they came from Russia and came here for the American dream, and how much they actually love their community. The love that they have for Orlando is so palpable, and it translates into their food. Plus, they got the coffees and the snacks. They got everything here, man. So if you're ever in Orlando, make sure you make your way on out to Wine for Oysters Bar and Bites. I'm Theo Williams for America's Best Restaurants. Hope to see you.